Developing at the University of Texas, the men's basketball team without their head coach after the university suspended men's head basketball coach Chris Beard late this afternoon. Beard facing a felony charge of family violence, assault by strangulation after an incident at his home in West Austin overnight. Now Beard's future with the team is uncertain. We've got team coverage for you tonight. KVU's Natalie Haddad will walk us through Beard's contract to explore what could be next for the coach and for the school. But let's begin with sports director Jeff Jones, who was at the game tonight between Texas and Rice right here in Austin. And Jeff, news of Beard's suspension came just over an hour before tip-off tonight.
Yeah, Brian, that's right. Chris Beard was not with the team this evening. Taking his place was associate head coach Rodney Terry, who's now acting as head coach. UT suspended Beard without pay in light of these allegations. According to an arrest affidavit obtained by our partners at the Austin American-Statesman, there was a disturbance at Beard's home in West Austin overnight. A woman told police that after an argument between her and Beard, he choked her with his arm, and that woman was left with scratches to her back and eye, a bite mark, a cut on her hand, and bruises on her leg. In a statement this afternoon, UT officials said the university takes matters of interpersonal violence involving members of its community seriously. Texas did play Rice University tonight as scheduled, but it was clear that the number 7 team in the country did not play up to its potential. They entered the night as a 24-point favorite, and they needed overtime to win. We will have full highlights for you later in the show. The team is in the post-game press conference as we speak. We're going to try to bring you some of that presser also a little later in the show. So it remains to be seen what the university will do long term, but Beard will remain suspended indefinitely. Let's bring in Natalie Haddad, who's been digging into Beard's contract with UT. Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Jeff. Coach Beard's 22-page contract, which was signed just last July, details his duties and responsibilities and his compensation. And it also details what offenses could lead to his suspension and/or termination. Coach Beard's contract says the University of Texas at Austin has the right and option to either suspend coach for a period of time with or without pay, or to terminate coach's employment. Among the 14 listed sections in the suspension and termination clause, the 12th is what we're paying attention to now. Take a look. It says the university can suspend or terminate coach for, quote, any conduct the university determines is clearly unbecoming to a head coach and reflects poorly on the university, the program, or the University of Texas system, or resulting in criminal charges being brought against head coach involving a felony or any crime involving theft, dishonesty, or moral turpitude. We know charges have been brought against Coach Beard, so we're also taking a look at the other language here, and that's moral turpitude. According to Cornell law, moral turpitude is defined as a phrase that describes wicked, deviant behavior constituting an immoral, unethical, or unjust departure from ordinary social standards, such that would shock a community. Courts do say there is no consistent or easily applied set of criteria when it comes to defining a crime as moral turpitude, but what has fallen under that in past cases has been murder, fraud, spousal abuse, and child abuse. And so while it is a little premature to say whether or not UT Austin will fire or terminate Coach Beard, it certainly seems to be an option considering the language in his contract, Brian.
Still a lot of serious questions to be answered.
Absolutely.
KVU's Natalie Haddad live with us in the studio. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Jeff, for being here tonight. Jeff will be back to talk more about tonight's game against Rice. Again, that's later in the newscast. For now, you can find all the latest information about this specific case and what could be next for Coach Beard and for UT at our website, kvu.com.